Hello, everybody. How are you guys? Oh my god. Anyways, so today we are going to be ranking one of my all time favorite Nickelodeon TV shows ever. To ever exist. Okay? To be honest, Drake and Josh are my number one favorite, but my top three are definitely Drake and Josh, Icarly, and Victorious. Hands down. Okay? So how are you guys doing today? Just tell me down below. How are you feeling right now? I don't care. Just tell me. Just tell me. Anyway, so alright. So I have, how many tiers is this? 5 tiers. And they are, so what I'm doing with the tiers today is because the show is called iCarly, we are gonna do it like, because every episode is like I Neville, or I beat the heat, or I'm in love, or I hate you, or blah blah blah, whatever. Those last 3 or 2 are not really episode names, but anyways, I'm doing my tiers like that. Okay, we're gonna do it like that. So first one we have is iconic. Of course, my top tier is my all-time favorites, best of the best, reign supreme, if you would call it that. Next we have favorites. These are also some of my favorite episodes ever, but I wouldn't say they're reign supreme, like the best of the best, my all-time favorites. But there's some of the ones that I really do love, I really enjoy watching, and I just think those episodes are great and exciting, such an adventure watching them, and I love them. Then we have I rewatch. So I love to rewatch iCarly a lot, and I just choose any episode that I want to. Sometimes I skip an episode intentionally because I don't really want to revisit that episode, but there is a good chunk of them that I really do enjoy rewatching. So those episodes are going to go in I rewatch. Then we have iTypical. I don't really love them that much. If I'm going to binge iCarly, I might actually skip some of those episodes because I already know all the episodes, so I don't have to literally sit down and watch every episode in order. I could just watch it all over the place, or I could just sit down and watch it in order, but at the same time skipping the ones that I don't really want to see. So they're just a typical episode. If I'm watching cable and they're on, I would watch them, but if I'm choosing the episodes, I might not watch it. But it's not a bad episode. I just not that interested in watching it, Then we have I don't like it. Obviously, those are the episodes that I don't know what kind of episode that is. I don't know if there's any episodes that's going to end up in this tier. I don't know if there's anything that's going to end up in I don't like it. I'm not even sure if there is an episode that I don't like. We will see. We're just going to go through the episodes in order here right now, and we're going to just see if there's an episode out there that I don't actually like. I don't think so, but the most you'll probably get in this category is probably 1 or 2 episodes. I'm hoping. Because iCarly, like I said, is one of my all-time favorite Nickelodeon TV shows. So let's see how this works. With that being said, let us get into the ranking. Okay. Episode 1, that is the pilot, obviously. I want to say I rewatch. Should I say that? Yeah. I think the pilot episode is great, for the premise of the show. I think that's awesome. But it's just one of those episodes I would rewatch it. It's fun. It's okay. So I rewatch for that one. Then we have I Want More Viewers. That's the one where Spencer's obviously trying to get more viewers for iCarly, so he makes this sculpture thing, or he makes some kind of things, billboard thing or whatever, and he was trying to show it outside the window of a TV show, I think. That one I want to say I rewatch. A lot of them are going to be in I rewatch. That's like the middle ground. That's like the mid. Yeah, basically. Then we have I Dream of Dance. iTypical. Then we have I Like Jake. Oh yeah, iTypical. Not a big fan of that episode, but it's okay. Then we have I Want to Stay with Spencer. I mean, that storyline is great for what it is, and I like it, but iTypical. I Neville. I don't like Neville. I despise despise that character, but I would say I rewatch definitely because I would really love to sit and just rewatch episodes where Neville isn't in. I mean, I don't like him personally. Obviously, he's a menace to the show or to the people in the show, but I'm gonna give you the truth. His episodes are actually quite interesting, so I rewatch for sure. Then we have I Scream on Halloween. I love all things Halloween, so this is obviously gonna go into I favorites. Yeah, I favorites for sure. Like I said, I'm a sucker for Halloween. Then we have I Spy on Mean Teacher. I rewatch. I think this is a very fun episode. I like that. Then we have I Want to Date Freddy. Oh yeah, definitely I rewatch. I Want a World Record. I rewatch. I think I would click on that episode if I was rewatching the show. I Rule the Day. I rewatch. I Promise Not to Tell. Oh yeah, I remember this one. I Typical. I Promise Not to Tell you. I Typical. I Am Your Biggest Fan. This is very interesting. I rewatch. The one that says I Am Your Biggest Fan, I rewatch. I Heart Art. I rewatch. I Hate Sam's Boyfriend. He was a freaking. Oh my gosh! Something just clicked in my head just now. Okay, so I don't know if you know the show Hip Hop Harry. I think there's like 2 or 3 sets of children that usually come on the show. Just for example, you have this set of 5, that set of 5, that set of 5, like different sets of children that always come on Hip Hop Harry. So, for example, season 1 you see these set of kids, season 2 you see another set of kids, whatever. I don't remember for season 1 or season 2. I don't remember what season it was, but I saw one of the boys, and I'm saying, I know this boy. I know him. The guy that plays Sam's boyfriend in this episode, he was on Hip Hop Harry. And I keep saying, where do I know his face from? And wherever I know his face from is obviously when he's older. Because a lot of the time when I see them in TV shows, it's mostly I remember their face from something when they're older. So, yeah, that is that boy. Yeah, he was in Hip Hop Harry. But anyways, I don't know if he was in anything else, but I just realizing that he was on this. But definitely I rewatch type of episode. I think that was actually pretty a cool storyline. I Hate Chicks. Okay, I Typical. I feel like I might skip that episode, you know. So basically, I know I didn't say this earlier, but I Typical will most likely be episodes I mean, I will watch it if it's like on TV, maybe, you know. But if I am choosing the episodes, it's like to, you know, like binge and iCarly for a day, I would probably skip those episodes. So I Typical is like the skip category. It's not a bad episode, but I don't love it either. So it's a skip, automatic skip for me. Then we have I Don't Want to Fight. I rewatch. This looks like something really interesting. That one is called I Don't Want to Fight. Next we have I Promote T-Foots. Tech Foots. I'm sorry. What am I doing? Anyways, I Promote Tech Foots. I Typical. I would actually skip that episode. It's not a bad episode, but I would skip it. If I'm rewatching, I would skip it. I Got Detention. Oh, I rewatch for sure. I Stake Out. I Stake Out. I rewatch. Yeah, I'll rewatch that one. I Might Switch Schools. I rewatch. I Fence. I rewatch. iCarly Saves TV. I Typical. I know it's a really good episode for what it is, but I'll probably skip it. I Win a Date. I rewatch. I Have a Lovesick Teacher. Oh my god. I favorites. I don't know what it is with Spencer and his crazy girlfriends, but if I'm sitting down to watch iCarly, like a whole day of binging iCarly, I am watching all of those episodes where Spencer had a crazy ass girlfriend. And a lot of the times when he has crazy girlfriends like that, it's always Carly or Sam or his sister and her friends basically forcing him to be with that girl for some benefit that they're gonna reap later on. And like I said, it never ends well for Spencer. And I do typically enjoy watching those ones for sure, definitely, hands down. Then we have I Saw Him First. Oh yeah, okay. I rewatched for sure. Drama. I Stage an Interview. Okay. I rewatch the one that says I stage an interview. I rewatch for sure. I Owe You. I Owe You. I rewatch. I Hurt Lubert. I Typical. I would actually skip that one. I really do like some of Lubert's episodes, but this one is just too gut wrenching. I would say it's a little bit too much. We did not need to see Lubert's apartment and his. We did not need to be all up in Lubert's face like that. Okay, I think that was like too much, honestly, and I don't know how I feel about that. Actually, I do know how I feel. I don't like that. Okay, moving on. Or wait, should I put this in the lower category, the lowest? Is that possible? No, because it's not that bad to be so low. But I would actually skip that one. So next, iPie. I favorites immediately when I hear the episode iPie. I remember the girl. Wait, this is the one, right? Yeah, when the guy that makes the pie passed away, and they're trying to get his recipe, and so they say to Spencer, "Go out with the guy's daughter, to try and get the recipe from her." And I feel like Dan Schneider is going to come into play here because I remember the last few times watching that episode, and trust me, I've watched this episode a lot because it is one of my favorites. Oh yeah, so it's going to be I favorites for me because I love it. Love it. Anyways, yeah, and she's talking to Spencer. Like they're around the dinner table and they're eating, and Spencer's just so grossed out by her, and who wouldn't be? And she says to him, "Do you want to go on the couch and make out?" And he says, "No." Like he said, "No, it's fine. The couch is broken." And she's like, "Let's break it some more." And oh my god, it was crazy. But I'm like, this girl is talking about, you know what? Literally, you know what? I'm like, this is a kid's show. Dial it down a bit. Because the last few times I watched it, I'm saying, do you guys see what this girl is talking about right about now? I don't think you see it. But anyways, but I love it. One of the best. I Christmas. This one is gonna go into I don't like it. I don't know. You see, sometimes I feel bad to say that, to say that I prefer Halloween movies and episodes over Christmas ones. But it's just what I like, I wanna say. Yeah. It's just that with TV show Christmas, I think I said this in the Victorious ranking. With Christmas episodes and TV shows, I would watch them, but probably only if it's the first time I'm watching the TV show ever. But if it's a time where I'm actually rewatching the show, then I would usually skip it. Or even there are actually occasions where I'm watching a show for the first time and I get to a Christmas episode and maybe it starts buffering or something and I just never go back to finish watching it because I'm really not that interested in it anyway, so I just skip that episode, but definitely if I'm rewatching a show, I'd usually just skip Christmas episodes. I don't fancy Christmas episodes that much, or Christmas movies. There are very few Christmas movies that I like, just like the usual classics like The Grinch or something, but overall I'm just not a Christmas movie / TV episode fan. So that's why it's going to be in I don't like it. Anyways, this one is called I Kiss. Now, for any viewers, if you're watching this, I would say skip to like the next 2 minutes because I'm going to be talking to my Sadie now. You see, when I just started watching Icarly, and I was a little girl, just romanticizing the whole Sam and Freddie situation after this episode and getting all jumpy and giddy and happy and crazy and screaming over that one little kiss. That little kiss meant the world to me. It meant so much. It made my day. Every time I would watch that episode, it would make the rest of my day. Even to this day, if I watch this episode now, it would make the rest of my day / night. It would make my day. Even today, it will. And I have to say, iconic. Iconic. Yeah. Hello. I'm a huge Sadie fan. A huge Sadie shipper. Even to this day. And I want to make a video about Sadie versus Cuddy. I just want to make a video to share my thoughts. Yeah, I'm gonna do that video very soon. I promise. I'm gonna do that video very soon because I am such a huge fan of that show that I have to do a video on that love triangle. That's one of the most popular love triangles ever in terms of like TV history overall, not even just Nickelodeon. Like Sadie versus Cuddy was big. It was huge. Let me tell you, when I watched that episode, it had already came out. Icarly was, I don't know if Icarly was even still airing, and if it was, it'll probably be at the last season by the time I get to just start watching it. And I'm saying, imagine if I was watching it while that was just airing. That would have been so cool. But I got to see other Disney. I got to see other love triangles growing up, like as it's airing on TV, and most of those are Disney Channel love triangles. But it was huge. It was very, very popular. And I have another channel that I do edits on, and like lovey-dovey, I call them lovey-dovey edits. You know what I'm saying? And the first time I saw edits like that was with Sam and it was Sam and Freddie. And there, if you look on the internet and you look for Sam and Freddie edits, you will find them. People are even still making them today, I believe. Yeah, people are still making them today. That's how big it was, and people are still about it today. Let me know in the comments if you are a Sadie fan or a Cuddy fan. And just let me know why. I feel like I already know why. That's exactly why I'm gonna go make a video. I rocked the vote. Oh yeah, this one I rewatch for sure. I Meet Fred. So the thing is, I don't like Fred. And if you watch my I'm a Victorious. Sorry. Not Victorious. If you watch my Nickelodeon TV shows ranking, you would see that I am not a fan of Fred. I ranked his show in the lowest category possible. And so for that reason, this is going to be an I don't like it. I don't like Fred. I don't know why they would spill such a TV show or such a character over into my favorite show. If I can watch Big Time Rush with all those crazy ass sounds and not like Fred, that is speaking volumes. The show itself is awful. I would probably get a headache watching that show. So I hate it. All right, I Look Alike. I rewatch. I would rewatch that one. I Want My Website Back. I rewatch. I Make Sam Girlier. Hold on. Let me see. You know what? I favorites for sure. I Go Nuclear. Okay, I rewatch because that looks interesting. I don't fully remember what the episode was about, but I Go Nuclear. Yeah, I rewatch. I Date a Bad Boy. This guy turned out to be such. I don't even know the word to use. Anyways, I rewatch because that's a fun episode to watch. I Reunite with Missy. I hated that girl. She messed with my Sam. I don't know how to feel. but I rewatch. I take on Dingo. The other day I was literally just remembering this very episode. Yeah, I rewatch for sure. I must have Locker 239. Oh yeah, I rewatch. I Twins. I Favorites. I Fight Shelby Marks. I rewatch. I Think They Kissed. I don't know. I Favorites. I Favorites. I Cook. I Typical, because I probably skipped that one. I Speed Date. I Rewatch. Icarly Awards. I Typical. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this episode, but it's okay. I Have My Principles. I Rewatch. I Find Lubert's Lost Love. This girl turned out to be a crazy person, right? Yeah, I think she turned out to be crazy or something. I Rewatch. I Move Out. I Rewatch. I Quit iCarly. I Rewatch. Yeah. I Saved Your Life. This is a very big, and I would say a pivotal Freddie moment. So it's not a bad episode, so I can't put it in the last tier. This is really hard for me because I do not like Freddie. Even to this day, I still haven't even watched the iCarly reboot because of that very situation. Because I see that they're getting together and stuff, and I'm not about that life. So I Saved Your Life. I Typical, because I would definitely be skipping it, but I would watch it on occasion. Next we have I Was a Pageant Girl. I Favorites for sure. I Enrage Gibby. I Rewatch. I Space Out. I Rewatch. I Fix a Pop Star. I Rewatch. This is like a Britney Spears type of thing with this episode. But yeah, just like I said in the Victorious ranking, I don't like blooper episodes. I would watch bloopers on my own if I want, if they put it online or something. But don't waste space by doing a whole blooper episode. So this is gonna be an I don't like it. Next we have I Won't Cancel the Show. Oh, I Rewatch. I Believe in Bigfoot. I Typical. I Psycho. Iconic. Okay. I Beat the Heat. I Favorites. I Got a Hot Room. I Favorites. I loved that room, bro. I love that room. I Sam's Mom. I Favorites. I Get Pranky. My favorites. The joke's on you. You know what song I'm singing. I Sell Penny Teas. Whatever. I Favorites. I Do. I Favorites. I Start a Fan War. Iconic. I Hire an Idiot. I Rewatch. I Pity Neville. I Typical. IOMG. Iconic. You know I'm a Sadie shipper, so you automatically know where that episode is going. You automatically. All right, I Lost My mind. Iconic. Let's put the check mark because we're gonna be iconic in these things. That's not even a word. Anyway, we're gonna be putting these things in iconic from now on. The next 2-3 episodes. So, I Lost My Mind. Iconic. I Date Simon Freddy. Iconic. I Can't Take It. Wait. Iconic. I Love You. Iconic. IQ. I Rewatch. I bloop. Oh yeah, this thing with the I don't like it. The I bloop 2 electric bloop whatever the thing where Rex hosts the show and Icarly and Victoria's people are on it and it's like a talk show. No, I don't like it. I still psycho. All right, iconic. I still psycho. Iconic. Eyeballs. I rewatch. I meet the first lady. I rewatch. I think. Yeah. I told fat cakes. I rewatch. I hope you guys are like looking on IMBD or something and following along with me. I April Fools. Oh yeah, the reminiscent. Um, another type of episodes I don't like in TV shows is the episodes where they're remembering past where they're remembering stuff, remembering past times or something. I don't like that because like in my head, I just want to get to the point already. I don't want to have to sit and rewatch what I've already rewatched. Like I'm not watching that episode right now. I don't need to see that right now. I don't know how to explain, but I don't really like to watch episodes where they're trying to remember certain things or they're remembering different moments that has happened before. I don't typically like those, so I'm gonna put it in I don't like. I go One Direction. I favorites for schmozies. I open a restaurant. I favorites. I Halloween. I favorites. I Peer Store. I rewatch. I Battle Chip. I rewatch. I Shock America. Oh yeah. Yeah. I rewatch, I think. But I'm just realizing who was on this episode. And at the time I didn't know who he was. But if you're following along, you probably know what I'm talking about. I Get Banned. I rewatch. I Find Spencer Friends. I wait. Huh. I rewatch. Then we have I Rescue Carly. Oh yeah. I favorites. I Lost My Head in Vegas. I rewatch. I Bust a Thief. I rewatch. I Goodbye. I rewatch. Why I say I rewatch for that, obviously because it's a credit episode, but because it's the last episode, I'm gonna give it a lot more credit than that. So that's why it's gonna be an I rewatch. Alright, so guys, I'm so glad I did this ranking. I'm sorry. But I hope you guys enjoyed that iCarly episodes ranking. And I'll be coming with a lot more ranking in the future, as you know. Stay tuned for my next video because it will be coming. Okay? So, toodaloo.